Hello, welcome to Pure Live. It's Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And tonight we are going to have a special surprise for you guys. I'll tell you later. And we have a very special guest with us tonight. You are going to enjoy yourself, believe it. And so, for those of you that have watched the show before, you know that we start off with our sponsors. So, here we go. All right. And you know, the ones that have been watching so far, you guys know that I'm passionate about this organization, Dreamers, formerly known as Boss. Honey, they have united so many of us women in business and friendship, sisterhood. They are a great organization. You definitely want to be a part of them. Now, talk about Bella Eyewear. Again, you can go to my website, asiajamal.com, and you'll see at the top where it says Bella Eyewear. You can click on there and get shades for 30% off. You're welcome. And our last but not least, we got Modus Cosmetics. Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to bring in our special guest. And this guest actually introduced me to what we just looked at. You guys, I'm so excited. Please give a warm welcome to Miss Sheila Sloan. Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm
Okay.
blessed.
Amen and amen. And ladies and gentlemen, feel free to ask questions, leave comments, all that good stuff. I'm paying attention to everything you do. So, first of all, let me say thank you for joining us on the show.
You're
Definitely
welcome.
appreciate it. You are giving us diva today. Hello. Okay. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
for the
welcome.
invite. Super excited.
So, I would like to start off from the beginning. So, where are you from?
Well, I am from a little small town called Statesville, North Carolina. It's a country town. We're right in the middle of like 45 minutes from Charlotte, and like I'm literally in the middle of Charlotte and Greensboro, 45 minutes both ways.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, country.
Country,
So,
like open up at 5 and close at 6.
oh my, yeah, that's real country. I lived in Virginia before. I thought that was country, but that's real country.
Hmm.
So tell me, what did you get into before the whole makeup stuff? What were you into before?
Well, actually, for about 20 years now, my husband and I, we were entertainers. We worked with artists. So we actually got a little certification to be an A&R rep with different artists. So we did that for a while, for about a couple of years. And then I fell into makeup afterwards. It was just like it was a passion that my husband seen me involved in, and he pursued it for me. He kept pushing it. So that's
That's
me. Yeah.
awesome. Did you work with a lot of artists?
I did. I worked with artists from Miami to all the way up to Philadelphia. I had a friend that she lived in Philly, and me and her both worked together along with my husband because he's an artist himself, and we just
Okay.
worked it together and just worked with just different genres from hip hop to country to pop, and
Okay.
a few gospel, not that many, but just a few.
Okay. So were these like local acts or were these big names or what kind of artists did you work with?
They was all local in their own hometown.
Okay.
Some of them have Justina Valentine. Have actually opened up and expanded her career. She's one of our biggest artists that we have worked with. I did not bring her on, but I worked alongside her with a
Okay.
company called Conquer Entertainment. She's now on Wildin' Out. Her music is really out there and everything. So yeah, I worked with her and Field Stacy. He was a part of the company that we was involved in, things like that. Look, artists like that.
Okay. Excellent. And you said your husband's an artist. What kind of artist?
Well, let's say he's an R&B soul. He
Oh,
like he loves to sing R&B music. He writes his own music. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you're married. Do you have kids too?
Oh yes. I have been married for I've been married for 15 years. I've been with my husband for 20. We have kids. Our family is blended. So we don't have kids
Okay.
together. He has a son and I have two daughters. 25, 24, and 21. And all three of them have blessed us with three grandkids. So I have now got three grandkids. My youngest grandchild is
What?
4 months. My middle grandbaby is 2. So I have two girls and one boy. He's 6.
Wow. So
Yep.
I don't know if y'all see what I see, but does she look like she got grandkids? I think she does.
Gigi is my name. Gigi.
Girl, look, that's how I want to look when I get older.
I love it. I cannot
It,
change it for nothing.
that's
Yep.
great. That's wonderful. I have grandkids too, but that's by marriage. It's not because any of my biological children are babies. I'm not old enough. Okay.
It's a blessing when you do have it. I can say that right now. I'm just experiencing with my two daughters. It was an experience.
Okay. Well, so explain to me how this transition. Now you said you were dealing with the entertainment industry, you was doing your thing, you did it for a long time, and you transitioned to makeup. How that happen?
Well, like I said, my husband is an artist, so he doesn't play around sometimes. He doesn't sit still. So he decided he wanted to go out for the voice. And we took a trip to Ohio for him to audition. The voice did not send him his information about how the voice works out, the rules and everything until we got to Ohio. So we got to Ohio. He went to audition. He went in, signed the paperwork. Paperwork said if you win the second competition, you're gonna win a trip to California, and you're gonna have to stay there for 6 months, 6 to 8 months. And so when that happened, he immediately called my phone. And he was like, "Babe," he was like, "I don't know if I want to go through this competition." He was like, we're not in the position for me to go and stay in California for 6 months. He's like, we both out here and we're working with different artists and everything, but we had the kids, they were small. And we both were also, working at a factory. So we actually were not supervisors, but we were working towards being machine operators. We worked together at the same plant. So he went in and he auditioned, and he won to go back to the second audition. And then so on our way home, we talked about it, and he said, "Well, I know what you can do. You're going to go ahead and get started with motives. We're going to get you involved with motives so you can start selling the makeup. I know you can do it." Now, mind you, I am not a makeup artist. I never done makeup. I've just never done makeup, never put makeup on myself. It was just like a big blank, like, huh? So we ended up with, he ended up showing me the kit. He was like, this is a custom blend kit. You like to paint, so let's go ahead and get this kit because I know you can do it. I'm going to help you get started with this. And I'm like, "How you going to help me get started with this? You got to go out and call girls." So he was like, "Okay." He was like, "We're going to be a team about it and we're going to do this." So what we did was we purchased a kit, and I was already a part of the company with the Conquer Entertainment and everything. So we ended up just purchasing the kit for motives. And that was just my second division that I decided to go into. And I got faith. I gave faith to my husband and said, "You know what? I'm going to believe in you. I'm going to let you call some females." Because like I said, I don't do makeup, and I was afraid to call my friends and mess up their face. So I was like, okay, you might have dated one of these girls and I'm going to mess up her face. I'm not going to be too bad. I'm not going to feel bad because you're the one that, you obviously must have talked to, right? So he invited a lot of his friends from school, a lot of schoolmates and cousins and all. And I ended up doing 30 faces in 30 days. I started
Wow.
on YouTube, and with the first two faces, I did a great job. And they was complimenting me like I was already knew what I was doing. I was like, "Baby, I did it. I done went through two faces. Let's keep going." And I think after the fourth face, my career just boom. It really took off.
Wow. That's amazing because I have just not, the whole sales and trying to get people. And I just
Mhm.
don't have the drive. I'm be honest with you. I just like, okay, well, yeah, I'm not calling nobody today. Um,
I like to paint. So when I saw their face, I really I looked at their face. Even though I was sweating
mm,
from the inside, I really looked at their face and just went for it. I was like, I got to stay in line.
okay.
I can't go this high. I can't go this low. And I think one of the things that got me was the eyebrows. Even though I had my custom blend and I was mixing up foundation and it was true to color to the skin tone, it was really the eyebrows that really caught my attention with makeup. I was just like, just did her eyebrows and it was off the chain. So I was like, I gotta continue to keep doing this and keep doing this. And so I really just started studying and reading up on different makeup artists like Danessa Myrick. And she became someone that I really, really loved reading about her level of success, the things that she did, how her creativity was. And so when she was so creative, she inspired me to say to myself, "Well, Sheila, you can be creative. You don't have to be so plain," because I thought makeup was just plain. I thought it was Miss Piggy because that's how my sister looked. Hopefully she ain't dead. But she loved Miss Piggy and she put her makeup on like Miss Piggy when we was kids. So that's why I never wore makeup, which my sister beautiful
Oh,
girl.
wow.
Yeah.
That's funny. I never even thought about Miss Piggy and her makeup, but yeah, a lot of people do that.
Mhm.
I just watched my mother, my sister, and do their makeup and everything, but it was I just got to a point where I just like, most of the time I don't like putting any makeup on. And I have the natural look. That's what I like to stick to. I don't like
Mhm.
too made up. And so I
Mhm.
don't, I had to learn how to do all these different things. So I'm wondering, like, how do you figure out what makeup is best for what skin type? Like, what is that process like?
That's about really common sense. You have to have a lot of
How?
common sense to know which, because I mean, I like I said, I loved art. I like to paint and I like to mix my
Mm-hmm.
colors. So when I'm looking at someone's face, I know that a girl, if her eyes is a certain shape, I'm not gonna black out her eyes with black eyeshadow because she's not gonna look right because of her eye shape. Um, and then some skin tones just don't, I think, just don't go with certain colors. So I try to go off, my instinct on what she should look like. And I definitely don't want someone to look like me. So I'm not going to mimic your look off of my look. I'm going to mimic your look off of your exact look. I'm going to study your face the whole time I'm putting makeup on.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But I have friends of all races, different shapes and different shape sizes with eyes and all kinds of things like that. So, and I have this particular. I actually have two friends that they struggle with wearing eyeliner because
Mm.
of they're like from Asian descent, and so their eyes they don't have as much up here to work with. So how do you address those kind of issues? They want to wear eyeliner. How do you tell them what kind is best for them?
So eyeliner, you have the pencil, you have the liquid, and then you have the liquid, and then you have the gel. So I tell a lot of people that start off and have never worn eyeliner before to use a
Hmm.
pencil because you
Okay.
can draw it in very easily, very lightly. Start off with the pencil, and it's easy to erase. A liquid is liquid. I don't someone is having issues with the hooded eye, let's not go with the liquid because that's going to end up being on the top of your lid, and then we're going to have to erase it, or it's going to smear into your skin tone and the whole face is messed up. The gel, I love
Okay.
the gel, just really depend on what products you're using also, because a lot of products do change colors. So if you're going to do a gel, you want to make sure it's not going to crack. So my go-to is a pencil. It's a black eyeliner pencil because it's very simple to go
Okay.
on, and then you can actually outline your face, your eyes, and if you want it to be darker, you can then go over it with the pencil or a gel. I mean, with a liquid pencil or gel.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So, how long have you been dealing with this makeup now?
So I would say about 8 years now. Yeah,
Eight
it's been about 7 8
years.
years.
So, would you be considered a professional now at this?
I've been called that. I got to get it in myself to say, yeah, professional Sheila, but because I love to play around with it. But yes, I have been, she's a professional. I did this one lady's face that was from Italy, and she was an older woman. She was like 80, 89 years old. Her name was Garcia.
Mm.
And I was doing her face, and she looked at me and she just screamed out loud in front of everybody. She says, I have a professional creative makeup artist touching my face. So I've got used to it and I'm going to run with it. And I mean, I can say I'm a professional because I've done so much and I've had so many trainings that I have taken. And I've been
Yeah.
certified. So I do have a license to not license like I went to school. I am a freelance makeup artist, but I am certified in what I do. I do train
Okay. So, roughly, do you know how many faces you've done?
a lot, over 1,000, because of the fact
Ooh.
of me being involved with a major fashion hub, Charlotte scene. which has allowed me to stand in the middle of over 1,000 models and redo face. I have to redo their foundation or redo their lips or redo their eyeshadow. So I actually learned 1 year I did nothing but lips. So I learned how to do lips with my eyes closed. Like, come on next, you know. So it's been over 1,000 faces that I have done.
Okay. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna take a break. Forgive me, my voice cracks a little bit. I've been sick a couple days. I'm good though. So we're gonna take a quick break. Again, you watching, but you can comment and ask questions. Don't be shy.
I want to see who's on.
Yeah, go ahead and speak up. So real quick, we're gonna take a quick break. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, this is what I want you to do. Thank you. Subscribe. And on Facebook, go ahead and follow me. You know, I always have a good show. I got great guests. You see one right in front of me. And we're going to go ahead and take this break, and we'll be back with a game. Y'all know the game. All right, here we go. Jamal Rogers, and I'm a singer, songwriter, choreographer, voice actor, and I'm the creator and talk show host of P.U.R.E Live. P.U.R.E is an acronym for Perfectly Undefined Raw Elegance. So naturally, we want our content to be pure, raw, and elegant. It airs live every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook. And if you'd like to see all of the episodes, you can reach it at asiajamal.com, ASIAJAMAL.com. Or if you'd like to be on the show, you can reach me at asia@asiajamal.com. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you soon. Question. Okay. Well, actually a request. I'll say this before we go to the game. 5 celebrities you would love to work with.
5 celebrities that I would love to work with. Let's see, Beyonce, Lauren Whitinger. I would love to do her face. Fantasia. See 2 more. Angelique Jolie, my girl.
Okay.
Love to do her face. She has beautiful lips. And then number 5, my top. Let's see. I would love to do Cardi B's face, because I actually have put her face up so many times and mimic the look. So yes, and I love her style. Her style is weird and outgoing. So I like
You like a little quirky, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna play this game. After we play this game, I'm gonna have you break me down. And be exposed. Okay. All right. So here we go. This game is called Find the Fake. We will have 3 true statements and 1 fake, and your job is to find out which one is the fake. And if you win, if you get the right one, there will be a prize. And instead of the prize just coming from me this time, we have a special prize from Miss Sheila Sloan from Modus Cosmetics. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gents, you have the opportunity to let us know which one is the fake. And I will play it again later on because y'all be like, what? What was it again? So I'll play it again later. In the meantime, so I've talked to you before about makeup and my face. So, first of all, let's talk about what I'm wearing right now. I
Okay.
have it with me. Okay. So I don't know if you can tell, if you can look at my eyes. I have eyeliner with glitters, the glitter eyeliner that I'm wearing. I have these two eyeshadows that I'm wearing today. I really like this one. This is Bedroom Eyes. And this one is long lasting. You guys know I like the more natural look, so it's almost through my lips.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes.
And it
Um,
has a tint to it.
yes.
Yeah.
So, um, okay. So there's a question. I'm gonna let them answer this question because I'm gonna take a while breaking me down. So the question: who's your favorite makeup artist?
Danessa Myrick. Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know, not a name of any makeup artist. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I definitely want to learn because I just I haven't gotten into it, and I'll be honest, it's a little intimidating for me. My sister had Pat. Gina is like perfection. It seems like she just wakes up that way. She rolls out of bed, she's made up. That's how it looks. I know that's not
Yeah.
actually what happens, but that's how it seems. Like she's bright and early and boom, perfection. So
Mm,
so I did, what I did. I got a little blush on, I got a little foundation on. But when we talked before and we were trying to figure out like my colors and things like that, I struggle with that. So like the only thing I've been told before is that I have kind of like warm tones. Um,
hmm
yeah, I have a hard time finding the right foundations. I have a hard time knowing what to do with my eyebrows. I don't know what I'm doing. So what and I don't know if you can tell in some of the pictures I put up. Yeah, I'm gonna throw myself in the ring right here. I've worn like different mascaras. I haven't, well, just a couple different foundations and stuff like that. I'm like the eyeliner queen. That's about it. So, what would
Okay.
your advice be for me, my skin tone, somebody like me?
Well, okay. So if you're a lady that is having issues with your foundation on your skin tones, you need me. I need to make you a custom blend. I need
Okay.
to mix you up a foundation. I have different product bottles, but this is one of my bottles that I actually use. Then I have another bottle that I don't have in front of me. But
Okay.
I mean, I would love to mix that up for you because a lot of women, this is who I actually work with. This is who my clients are, women that has issues with their skin, trying to find a foundation. So I mix the foundation up true to color to your skin tone. It's kind of hard for me to tell you what store to go to buy the foundation. Hey, go to
Mhm.
Walmart, CVS, because I don't know that product line. A lot of the product lines that we have out here doesn't have all of the pigmentation in it that you need to make sure that it does lay on your skin properly. The foundation that I use has 28% pigmentation, so you're going to receive every single color that you need, that you are supposed to have, and it's not going to change colors because it doesn't have talc in it. So,
Hmm.
picking out a color for your eyes, um, it's really not. I mean, you can go with any color that you want to. A lot of girls tell me that they don't like to wear blue, but it's really depending on how you put that blue on. You don't want to go on and just pack it. You start off very lightly. The smallest amount goes a long way. So I can teach you how to just take your time and go lightly with it and just build up on. It's like a level. It's like levels. You build it until you like it. You're gonna blend until it's perfection, till it gets to that blending, because you don't want to just pack it, you know.
Right.
saw that you got your eyeliner on fleek. You know, your cat eye. I see that you got it, and I
Thank
don't know if you have
you.
any issues with it cracking or anything, but just keep up with that. If anyone has any issues with the cracking of eyeliner, you just got to
Mhm.
look at the ingredients in the products. I use, my kit is 99% motives, but I do, like I said, I love Vanessa Myrick, so I use her products as well. Just because of how her products go on really super thick. I'm not discriminating. I love her products.
Mhm.
Um, but is it another question that you have for me? I don't want to just go over and over because I could talk all day
I
about this.
I do
Yeah.
want you to talk all day, but I'm going to let you get into it. The other part that I want you to give advice about. So my skin is very challenging, and I don't know if everybody has noticed or not. Been pretty transparent with my audience, but my skin goes real dry. It cracks and pulls. So for that kind of skin, how do you know what should be on your face?
So if you have cracking skin, so what I have done is I am certified in skincare and I am certified in Motives Cosmetics because with Motives Cosmetics they teach us about skin. So I will talk to you about the inside of your body. And we will work with the
Hmm.
inside of your body to keep that dryness from happening on the outside of your body. And so what we do is we're
Mm.
going to go through a skin custom test where
Okay.
my company actually has a customized skincare test that you can actually go on my website and you can take that test, and that test will give you a result of which product is best to use. We would go off of that result, and then we would work a 30-day regimen. So I teach a lot of girls how to really apply the makeup, I mean, how to apply the skincare on their face, because some girls need
Okay.
hydration. You just need a little bit of hydration to keep your skin from being so dry. And we have a product called Hydration Times 3. One of the skincare lines that we have is Lemire de V, and it's for women that has rosacea because of
Mm.
amberitis had rosacea really, really bad. So that's a product that I really recommend to a lot of women that has dry skin. But of course, you have to take your skin custom test first. I don't just tell you pick this product, pick this product, pick this product, because I have at least 5 lines that I recommend out to different women depending on their skin tone.
Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard makeup artists talk about the internal health to deal with
Hmm.
the outer skin. That makes a whole lot of sense. But I will say that the worst situations of my skin have been the times that I've been sick. So, that's when
Hmm.
it's at its worst, where it's peeling and I can't seem to put enough moisturizer on it and stuff like that. So, something's going on in my body that is causing it. So, that makes sense. And I'm glad you said
Hmm.
that. So, what about women with like extra oily skin? Like, how do
Extra,
you deal with
extra.
that?
Well, a woman that has extra oily skin, so she shines a lot, just super shine, or she's sweating all day long.
Mm-hmm.
I do recommend a lot of for that person to use powder versus liquid, because or either both, and you're gonna put the powder on first, then the liquid, then the powder. Um, our luminous powder doesn't crack; it's very creamy. Um, it applies on the face just like a foundation, a powdered foundation. I use that a lot with a lot of ladies after I'm done with their liquid foundation. I just use the Luminous foundation just to pat into the skin because a lot of the times they're really wet and
Mm-hmm.
sweaty in this area, the cubics area or the T area. So we put a lot of the Luminous foundation on there, and then we have an HD filter powder too that I actually use too that you can just put on the face. So it just, I mean, it varies. Like I said, it varies on the woman, and it really depends on what she does. I mean, some of these ladies might be out here and they might be a smoker, and it just the oiliness, the oilness in their face is not going to go away because of how they treat their self, how they treat their skin. So I really try to talk to a lot of women about how you take care of yourself. You don't want to be a wine drinker and be a wine drinker. You want to take in. So you don't want to just sit around and drink wine all the time and not water. You want to keep yourself hydrated with water. So it just really
Yes.
depends on what you do. You don't want to go to McDonald's and eat every single day. McDonald's, Bojangles. You don't want to eat that type of food because it causes you to have gut health.
Gross.
Gut causes you to sweat. So, I really do work from the inside of the body outside. I'm not just a makeup artist. I don't just do your makeup. If you need me to work with you with your skin and your health, we can do that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I spaced out a little bit when you said Bojangles. Oh, I learned about Bojangles when I lived in Virginia. Oh, honey. Okay.
So, do you have a Kentucky Fried
Guilty
Chicken
pleasures.
in your area?
That is not the same as Bojangles. But, but
Yeah.
okay, coming back. Um, um, so, what are your favorite products to use on yourself?
Oh, wow. My custom blend. And we have a fiber mascara that I love that doesn't crack. And soon as like once I put it on, like the first layer, it really makes my eyes look like I have on false lashes. So, and then we have a 3-in-1 eyebrow kit to where I will not go nowhere without it. It's 2 powders and a wax. And if you ain't got no hair, you're gonna have hair. Because I've
Oh.
done so many cases where the lady's hair is bald completely and thought I was going to pass out the first 2 times that I did someone's face. Woo! But that 3-in-1 palette is a miracle. And so with my foundation, it's the custom blend. My mascara is the fiber. My eyebrow is the 3-in-1. And when it comes down to the lip, I mean, I'm really a lip gloss girl for myself. So I like our
Mhm.
candy lip gloss because it has a smell to it. And then I love the 4-5, the treatments that we have for our lips. It takes away the dead skin and it just keeps your lips moist.
Oh,
Yeah. And
okay.
I can go all day with that. Mm-hmm.
Like moist lips. My daughter loves everything that smells good, so I guess I would have to keep that from her.
Yeah. The candy lipstick, lip gloss. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have questions about mascara. You had mentioned mascara, and I had always been taught that you got to be careful because you can get your eyelashes falling out and stuff. So, like,
Mm.
what's the proper way to remove mascara?
Um, I mean, you can properly move it with, just water. It really depends on the mascara and who you're buying it from. Um, you can also use your, like we have a Motive's eye makeup remover. We have a makeup remover for just the eye, and you put it on like one time. We have towelettes that has fruit, a bunch of different fruit in it, so that's really really good to use. Um, and then your skincare routine. It depends on what kind of skincare you use and your routine. That would easily take it off. But like I said, it's really the product that you're using.
Mm,
Some of the products out here is 4 times platinum. That's super, super, super thick. So you don't want to just push it in and then put it all over your eyes and it's everywhere. You really want to learn how to, rub the brush off and not have so much product on it. Like I said, a small amount goes a long way.
okay. I didn't think it was that simple. Uh, but you did say it depends on the product. So, what if we were using just Motives Cosmetics mascara, the way that you said it, we can safely remove the mascara, and not worry about our eyelashes falling out.
Oh yes, do not. And a lot of girls' eyes, their lashes fall out when they put on false lashes and they're using hair glue. You don't want to use
Hmm.
hair glue with your lashes, especially if you're putting false lashes on. That is going to completely take your eyes off, your lashes away.
Mm. I've
So
never
no
done
more hair,
that.
no glue, no gorilla glue, and no more hair glue.
Oh Lord, that brings me back to a meme. Okay, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah,
No gorilla glue on
right.
anything. That is
On
not, if it's on your body, don't use it. That's not what it's
right.
for. Anyway, so just in case you guys were wondering what I was doing, the social media handle I put up there, this our business, Glam and Fab Beauty, and you are on Facebook, Instagram. Are you on anything else?
Facebook, Instagram. No, I'm just on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, so there she is, and here is her website. Just in case y'all want to write that down, talking about it. Okay, there you
We got great
go.
stuff. Yeah.
Hit her up. So with the whole makeup thing, how do people like get your consultations?
Through Facebook or Instagram or word of mouth. I get a lot of referrals. And
Okay, and you oh, it's a question for you. On an average, how long does it take for you to finish a look for someone else?
I tell someone to actually give me an hour time. I normally get done in like 45 minutes tops because I like to set the face, and then I have different primers that I put on the face before I even get started.
Mm, that's a long time. I guess you better have like your hair stuff going already while you're dealing with the makeup if you would have hurried. Uh,
Yeah, and it depends. Like, my daughter's birthday was Sunday, the 14th, and she went out with her friend. Well, I did her
mhm,
face first. I had to get it done within 30 minutes because she got here at 8 and she had to be in Hickory at 9. That's a 30-minute drive. So I was like, okay, I got to mix your foundation up because you don't even have any and do all of that. I done her face in 30 minutes. But I learned through a celebrity makeup artist by the name of Jackie Gomez. She actually is Lauren Ridinger's makeup artist, and she does her face in 5 to 10 minutes before she even go on stage.
mm,
So she taught us how to do a face in 10 minutes. So I did a face a couple weeks ago, well, last Sunday in 10 minutes. And I mean, we have a foundation sticks, and I just
mm,
rub the foundation sticks on real quick. We get 4 in 1, and they four different colors. And I just say, doom, 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 and just beat it down, and it looked like I actually did her face. It should have took me like at least an hour to do her face. It just really depends on the products, and our company is really starting to come up with some great product line. Like we have a shape up where it's 6 different contouring palette, and I'm able to just use that, so I'm able to get people's faces done a lot faster than 45 minutes. But I do take 45 minutes to an hour, especially when I'm in a photo shoot, a
mm.
wedding, and things like that. It really depends on what you're doing. I don't just sit and just do someone's face if they're having a wedding for 45 minutes. I mean, a birthday for 45 minutes, or they're going out to eat. I don't take 45 minutes to do that.
Okay. Out of curiosity, have you ever done makeup for a male?
Yes.
So, what kind of products would you use on a man?
Same products I use for women, except for depending on what that man want. So say the man is not into makeup, but he's actually wanting to do it for a photo shoot or a commercial, um, or just something like that. So I use
Mhm.
powder, and I use very, very, very light mascara to just open up the lashes. And then I take a
Mm.
brush and just brush their brows up and just smooth it out really good with the wax. And if they have, whole like open space and you can see the skin, then I fill it in with the powder just so it can be filled in. But make them I don't beat their face down. And it really depends on the guy. Now we do have some guys that want full face woman makeup. And I haven't done a man's face like that right there, but I have done the face and the chest. Like so someone had a six pack, I had to break that down to open it up.
Oh, interesting.
And I
That
use
sounds cool.
powder, and yeah, we just contoured it to bring it out.
See, I knew I couldn't believe everything I see.
Yes.
So you said something about wax. What do you mean by wax? You use it on the eyebrows. What do you mean?
So our 3-in-1 palette comes with wax, and so wax just lays the hair down. Some women
Hmm.
that sweats a lot, it's gonna the wax will sweat on the eyebrows. So I've used a lot of the powder, and I use a little bit of the luminous powder first if you're a sweater. But the wax lays the hair down, and then if you don't have no hair, I'll put the wax on still, and then I take the brow and just draw it out because it's just like a moisturizer.
Huh. I never heard of that. I didn't know that was a makeup thing. Learn
Yeah.
something new every
But
day.
well, when you get time, go to my website and look it up, order it, and then we can get online and actually I'll show you how to use it. You're gonna love it. You won't go home. You won't go nowhere without it. And it has a little mirror to it, so you can always just look up, look at yourself, and do your eyebrows.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta get talk because so I've like removed some of the hair from my eyebrows and things because I always had like bushy eyebrows. They're not so
Hmm.
bushy now, but they're still like not shaped and stuff like that. And I just like stop trying. I just all I do is like darken the lighter areas, make it look as natural as possible, but not crazy.
Hmm.
That's about it. I haven't watched not a tutorial or anything.
I'll
Wow.
show you how to do it. I love to take, like, okay, so you said your eyebrows are bushy and you haven't had them waxed or anything. So say you did not go get them waxed and you want to go out with your husband. I will show you how to use your 3-in-1 palette along with a concealer to draw out your eyebrow to where you're it looks like you don't went and got your eyebrows arched. So I
Okay.
can definitely show you how to do that with the concealer, your 3-in-1 palette, and your foundation. And you set. You ain't got to go get nothing waxed. I mean, yeah, you don't have to go get your,
Mm.
your eyebrows waxed.
We're gonna have to do some before and afters, ladies and gents. We're
Yes,
gonna
thank
see
you.
what's up. So I'm gonna be, be
Yes, I love it. I love training. I love teaching.
awesome, awesome. So, what is like your long term plan? What's your goal with this whole thing? What are you trying to accomplish?
What I'm trying to accomplish is to bless as many women as I possibly can, and I want to especially just have my name. Like Glam-N-Fab Beauty is really getting out there, and I want to continue for it to grow. I definitely want to, continue to just strive. I mean, I'm 42 years old, so I'm planning on retiring at the age of 50, 55, somewhere around that time, because I want to spend as much time with my grandkids. I want my daughters and my son to have more kids. So I want a lot of grandkids. And
Okay,
I just really want to spend as much time with my grandkids.
that sounds like a good plan. So y'all heard her, right? So that means you need to be hitting up that social media, Glam and Fab Beauty. Have you done it yet? I'm waiting. Okay, I think you should have done it by now. You go to her website, like seriously, hit her up. Okay, she know what she's talking about. She know what she's doing. I don't know. I will take you on a journey with me. Um, and yes, I too just like I said before, I am dealing with this Modas Cosmetics, and you can get it from me as well on my website. So real quick, I'll give you a little tutorial on how to go and do it. So here you can see on the website, Modas Cosmetics. See that link right there? You click on it and you already be under me. It's that simple. That's it. That's all.
And
And
what I
you
love
got make.
and another thing I love about the website too is if anyone on here is having issues with wondering what foundation, not foundation, but eyeshadow and lipstick that they want to wear and they're just having trouble trying to find that. I love the virtual Try Me app. where you can actually get on there and you can try all of our lipsticks, all of our eyeshadows. It would take a picture
Mm-hmm.
of you, and you can keep that in your photo album so that you can go back and say, "Hey, I want to get this lipstick. Hey, I want to get this eyeshadow." So that's what I love about Motives, is that they did come up with a virtual try me out during the pandemic, because it's so hard to go out right now to try on lipstick and makeup in the stores. You can't do it now. So now you can
Right.
do it virtually through Motives Cosmetics.
Yeah. And I showed you guys that video. They did show that in there, how that was working. And I think that is really cool. I need a lot of help, and I'm sure I am not the only one. um, and first of all, I have been asked this question. And I don't know if you've been asked this question or not, but I've been asked, why do you need makeup? What's the point in makeup? What are you trying to hide? And for myself, and then I'm gonna let you answer. For myself, first of all, nothing. Um, sometimes it's just, we get to decide what we want to look like when we want to look. It's what we decide to do. It's not because we are saying that we are ugly or that we are trying to cover everything. It's for myself. For
Mm.
myself, I just like to change it up sometimes. Sometimes I go out with no makeup at all. Sometimes actually most of the time I keep it real. And then other times I feel like going diva. And then have some extreme stuff going on. But it's not about hiding behind the makeup or fooling anybody. It's just, this I decided to be like today. What do you think,
Hmm.
Sheila?
Oh Lord. So I'm the type of person that I can go into a store without my makeup on. I mean, I really am the type of person that just, I don't have to have my makeup on everywhere I go. I mean, today you see I'm just natural. I'm a natural girl. I feel like a lot of girls have insecurity when they wear a lot of makeup, or if they have to get up and put makeup on to take the trash out or to check the mailbox. I've heard a lot of girls say, I cannot get up without my makeup. I even heard a girl say that she goes to sleep at night with her makeup on because she just cannot do without it. Um, my husband and I, we done seen a lot of transformations, from beast to beauty. So, is makeup can change a woman's life completely and
Mhm.
make her feel so strong about herself. So that's what I feel like makeup does to women. I had another lady that I did her makeup, and I did her face, and then all of a sudden, she was like, "Okay, I'm done." She got up, went to the bathroom to change her clothes. She came back with a wig on. She didn't have any hair. She put on a whole wig. Her name changed, and the photo shoot was off the chain. She was totally,
Hmm.
totally, completely different than the lady that I did her face. Because the whole time she was just like, "Hello, hey Sheila," but when Sasha came out,
Oh,
Sasha was on fleek. Sasha
it's
was like, girl, and it was a totally different woman. So I've learned
Mm.
throughout the years that makeup just makes us feel strong, ambition. It's just the strength of our bodies just come out because we know we feel and look good. So that's how I picture makeup with women.
Yeah, it can definitely be a confidence booster. It definitely can.
Mhm.
Um, but I always try to tell people it doesn't mean that you have to wear it. Doesn't
Mhm.
mean that you're ugly without it. You can just switch it up like you want to. Like like to wear baseball caps. Some people like to wear wigs. Some people like
Mhm.
just switch up the game, wear a scarf or whatever. That's how I see makeup. It's whatever look
Yep.
you decide to have on that day.
Yep. Yep. I am a hat girl, baseball hat girl. That's why I was when you said baseball,
I
I was
know
like,
this.
that's it.
I know this. I am not a head girl. I am not. I don't really do that. I've been told I should try it out. I said, okay, maybe one day. I
I
haven't gotten
love
into it.
hats and horses and just farm. I mean, I'm just an outside girl. I really get dirty. Let's have fun. Yeah, I can still have this on and still do the same thing. And this is you're not even gonna. And then I have so many people be like, "You're so beautiful," and I just be like, "Okay, cool." Just keep on going, because I feel confident in myself regardless. And so that's what I like to teach
Yeah.
young women too. That's one thing I did fall into is becoming a coach to teach girls how to feel confident in themselves no matter what. Just keep moving and keep striving and be successful in
Yeah.
life. You don't have to have makeup on to be beautiful.
Oh,
Just
that's
take care of
right.
your skin.
Yes, I'm beautiful. Um, so real quick, I'm gonna play this Find the Fake again for you guys. I'm gonna do something different this time. This time I'm gonna give you time to answer. I will be paying attention to the comments throughout the weekend. If I see a correct answer, then I will let Miss Sheila know who won.
Okay.
So here I go. I'm gonna play it one more time. Yeah. So normally I have my guests tell the answer at the end of the show, but I'm going to give you time. I'm going to give you mercy. Someone guessed A. We shall see. And I will let you guys know. So it is coming towards the end of the show. And before we close out, I always give my guests an opportunity to share their words of wisdom. What would you like to say to the audience before we go?
Stay true to yourself, stay real, and be blessed.
Amen. And straight to the point. I like you. Yes, I do.
We're going through so much. And, if you get up and stay positive every day, you stay real and true to yourself.
Yes, absolutely. I completely agree. And remember to embrace God's perfect design, which is you. And until next time, we'll be right here Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're not going to be here the Friday after Thanksgiving because the system needed a break too. But we will be back with the following week, and we'll be back with a lovely guest always. Have a good evening, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.